So today is April the 11th. It is the day of the April full moon, the seed moon. The moon is currently in Libra, and that is a very special thing for me because I myself am a Libra. And honestly, I feel quite a lot of energy today, and I think it is because of the moon and its position. So here's how I'm celebrating the full moon today. First of all, you can see that my little mason jar candle holder is placed on a huge coaster, and this coaster does have all the moon phases on it. It is something that I crafted myself about an hour before I recorded this video. So it is a moon craft, so to say, symbolizing the various phases of the moon. And just in case you want to craft something like this yourself, by the way, I will link some template you can use to do so in the description below, and maybe in a few days I'm also going to post a short tutorial over at my blog. So check out the links in the description below. Well, apart from moon crafts and a few candles, there is also something else going on here at the moment. Right after I record this, I'm planning to do a short or maybe long, I don't know yet, journaling session. And then afterwards I will have dinner, and then I'm going to lit a incense stick and maybe do some meditation. And maybe if I feel like it's necessary, I will even do a second journaling session after meditating. Because sometimes when I'm meditating, a couple of thoughts are coming up in my mind that I need to write down or that I need to work through, and that's something I prefer doing while writing in my journal. So yeah, this is how I am celebrating the full moon. A couple of days ago, I ordered a new Oracle card deck, and it is the so-called medicine cards by Jamie Sams and J.B. Carson. In German they are called Karten der Kraft, which would translate to cards of power. And the German edition contains 44 medicine cards. I know that there is an updated English edition where there are, I think, 48, but I'm not quite sure. So the German edition hasn't been updated yet. So in the order given, I'll just give you a quick look of the cards themselves. So these were the 44 cards. The cards themselves come with a book. The book contains a couple of, or better to say, some background information about totem animals, power animals, some suggestions on how to lay the cards, and explanations for each card. All in all, it has, I'm sorry, about 237 pages and space for notes, as you can see. I think the English edition is thinner, but that's usually the case when you compare German and English editions of one and the same book. So I'm now going to shuffle the cards and then draw one. Because I thought, the full moon of April, the seed moon, that is in Libra, my personal zodiac sign, would be the perfect time to use this deck for the very first time. So I'm now going to pick one card and then I'll show it to you. And before I show it to you, I will just quickly have a look at the explanation, of course, and then we'll just quickly talk about it. So after shuffling the cards multiple times, I drew a card, and this card is actually card number 1 from the deck, and it is the eagle. I think it's some kind of interesting coincidence that I actually drew card number 1, but nevertheless, I checked the meaning of the card in the book, and there it says that, first of all, that the eagle is a quite majestic animal that flies above everything, more or less. And the eagle and this card represent the element of air. And the element of air stands for the mental area, or better to say, the mind of a person. And there especially for something you would call common sense. So I think I know how to interpret this card for myself today under the current circumstances at this point in my life. I've got an interpretation for myself. I won't share this interpretation with you right now. I will keep it for myself. And I'm pretty sure that maybe you also have an interpretation for yourself in this case, or for whatever card you maybe drew today. So